This segment is brought to you by Powerade. Pause for power with Powerade. Minute Maid. Real like you're at home. And Dasani. Connect mind and body.
Well, it's NBA time now on the Sportsmax Zone. Jason Tatum dropped 49 points and snatched 11 rebounds to help last season's runners-up Boston Celtics extend their unbeaten run to 5 games with a win over Miami Heat on Wednesday night at the TD Garden. We have the highlights.
Royalty in the house as Prince William and Princess Kate sit courtside. The Boston Celtics taking on the Miami Heat. There's a look at Jason Tatum before the game. Marcus Smart to Tatum, and he knocks down a three-pointer here. Boston's up 20-6. Later in the first quarter, bam, Adebayo drives and makes the high arcing reverse layup, hanging and hitting that one. Watch it one more time. Just a beautiful athletic move from Adebayo, using the left the whole way. Now Kyle Lowry finds Adebayo for the three-pointer. His first made three since January 21st, 2021 against Brooklyn, and we're tied at 25. It's Jason Tatum now working at the free throw line and banks that soft shot in. Then the step back three is good for Tatum, and Boston opens up a 5-point lead. Then it's Jaylen Brown's turn. He knocks down a three. At the break, Boston up 68-60. Third quarter action now. Max Strus pull up three for the Heat. This one goes down, and that cuts into the lead. Then Strus goes around the screen and hits a three-pointer. He had 19 points in the third quarter alone. Boston's lead down to 5. Jason Tatum steals a pass from Kyle Lowry, then goes coast to coast, just burning his way to the bucket for the reverse layup. Then it's Bam missing the putback attempt. Jaylen Brown gets the rebound. He's going the other way for the transition layup. Now Al Horford playing more defense, steals a Tyler Hero pass. The Celtics go the other way, and it's Marcus Smart to Jaylen Brown, and that's not a layup. He throws it down. Celtics on a roll, and yeah, royalty enjoying that. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, 3, money. Then it's Jason Tatum, 3 more. How about 15 of 25 from the field, 11 rebounds, and 49 points. 49 points for Jason Tatum. Boston wins this one, 134-121.
All right, so we saw some top stuff there from the Celtics, Lance, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, you know, putting up those points, giving us the quality of basketball that we expected from the Celtics.
Yeah, pretty solid regular season so far for the Celtics. They're on top of the Eastern Conference. They went all the way in the conference last time, knocking off the Nets in the first round and then getting past Miami before the Golden State Warriors beat them in the championship final. We've always said that you don't want to read too much into regular season, because when the playoffs start, that's when, you know, the heavy hitters turn up and the performances count. Not that they don't count here, because you have to position yourself for playoffs. But I was a Celtics fan, I'd be very, very happy.
Yeah, very pleased, and especially with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, you know, putting up the numbers, getting the chemistry between both players. I think that's top. Now, the Miami Heat, they were without Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is, there is definitely a reason why they call him Jimmy Buckets Butler.
Yes.
So I wouldn't read too much into that loss, would you?
Well, maybe not. Yeah, because we're not sure how long Butler will be out for.
Well, there's good news. He should be back on Friday, tomorrow.
Well, they're definitely a better team with him, and they'll be stronger with him. But I still don't think you can take anything away from the Celtics and how they are performing at the moment. Only Luka Doncic leads Tatum on the scoring list at the moment. And they've won 14 of their last 15 games, the Celtics, 5 straight. Happy camping for the Celtics at the moment.
They're on a 5-game winning streak. You expressed that you sense that they're going to keep this up. The only thing that can stop them would be injuries, and we know this is a long season.
Yeah, I would think so, because the run that they had last year tells you that the Celtics they have a solid roster. You know, they went all the way to the finals last time, and their season so far is showing that, you know, whatever you saw from them last year was no fluke, and they are performing very well again this year.
Yeah, I just want to touch on the team, although I no longer support them. The Nets getting that win. Kevin Durant lands, you know, putting up 30-plus points. We spoke about him in the game before against the Orlando Magic, where he had 45-plus points. KD seems to be happy won, and he seems to be getting the job done with Kyrie on his team.
Yeah, I think the Nets have a season that they can look forward to. We discussed sometime this week, I think it may have been Tuesday, that, you know, they are in a position where they can propel themselves to a good season, because last year, as we said, was very disappointing for them. Getting to the playoffs is par for the course for the Nets, given their roster. So I don't think they'll be satisfied with just getting to the playoffs this year. They've got to go deep into the championship.
I'm going to push my luck, as I always do.
Yes.
Do you think KD is looking like an MVP candidate? Or is it, well, I'm not even going to say this part of the question. Go ahead.
Because of his quality, I think he can, and there is enough left in the regular season for players to hold their hands up. So I'm not going to say no to that.
Not too early to say that, because KD has been juggling so many injuries last season. We missed him for one season as well.
Well, the fact is, just yesterday we were saying Luka Doncic is the man in the position at the moment.
That's why I asked, and I said I'm pushing my luck.
Well, yeah, but as I said, it's a long season. We're still in the first quarter of the season, so I think there's time for KD to put his hands up.
But happy to see the Nets, you know, getting their third win in a row. Things seem to be coming together for them. And it's happening on the court, and it's just some good stuff, Lance. Well, let's take a look now at the other results from Wednesday night's games before we head to the break. Okay, so we had wins for the Hawks, the Cavaliers, the Nets, the Bucks, the Thunder, the Timberwolves, the Pelicans, the Suns, the Nuggets, the Jazz, the Kings, and all of them Lakers. They got a win as well. Break time.